Hello everyone, Jose J. Garcia with Garcia Mobile Home University. Q&A time. So you got questions, we got answers. Let's bounce them back. Got about quite a few questions here. If your question does not get answered, if you did send it, like we always remind you, is go ahead and comment below. Comment below. We'd like to email you directly or comment back and answer that question, or we'll make it part of the next Q&A. So definitely keep these questions coming. We love these questions, and the way we pick these questions out are those repeated questions. Those are the ones we answer. So let's get started. What is the average of an RTO? What is the average of a RTO? Hmm. Uh, well, it depends. I mean, percentage, amount you sell it for. I mean, in total, what is the average of an RTO? It's hard to say on something like that. I think that question is kind of broad. Maybe should have specified a little bit more on that. But I mean, in our market per se, if we're talking numbers, typical RTO, 20,000 is 25,000 is what you sell. Whoever sent that question, and please comment below. I like to specify on that because I think it's a little open on that. Next question: what kind of background do you run on tenants? Okay, landlord. Awesome. So we do and I use rentprep.com. I'm not selling for them. That's just one system that we've used. It's a very good system, very quick. I like it. How quickly, usually within 24, 48 hours tops, you will get your answers. But the type of background, so you want to do a full thorough background, because remember, these are people that are going to be living in your home. So who do you want there, right? I want to make sure they're, and credit, that varies. We are providing affordable living, but I still want to know what's in their credit. Low credit score, that's fine. But if it's after multiple delinquencies, you're probably the next one. So I'd be wary on that. And then of course, criminal. That's huge. And that's a park is going to make you do that anyway. So, use their system if they can do it. If not, Rent Prep is a good one. So check it out. How do I find my VIN number? Ah, there's a $1 million question. How do I find my VIN number? A VIN number. Okay, there's different areas, different places inside the home that you can physically seek it for. I'll list them. Breaker box, usually on the breaker box door. Main bedroom closet wall. If it's not painted, if it hasn't been switched out, it'll be stamped on there. That's a HUD data plate. You can find a VIN number on that. Let's see. Cabinets in the kitchen, top, bottom cabinets. It can be in there. It can be in the cabinets above on the laundry. If your home has a laundry section, depends on the year, make. If it's nowhere in these areas, you can go outside. And if it still has a hook, I'm actually about to put a picture up on our social media about that, where I'm pointing at another VIN number and how clear it is. It's kind of interesting that it's on the hook, but it's on the hook. Aside from that, you can stick to the social media, not social media, but you can go to the website, qpublic.net, and see if you can list the city, county, wherever this home is at, put the address. If many times the VIN number is listed on there as well. Furious places. Okay, hope that helps. All right, next question. I'm getting a free 1972 mobile home. It needs to be moved. Not going to happen. Where's my sound effect? I should have put the sound effect on that one. Legally, across the board, it cannot be moved. 1976 post HUD and above can be moved. And even then, I would be very worried as to, hey, what kind of condition is it? You're talking about a 1976 mobile home. That's pretty antique. So, will it even sustain the drive, the pull from that? So I'd be wary on that. But at 72, legally, it cannot be moved. So if you know a way around that, go for it. Best advice for a wholesaler. Wholesale deals. Best advice for a wholesaler: find good leads, have plenty of buyers, because technically, ideally, you should have a buyer before you have the product. That's Apple style, right? And it works best that way, because then you know what to shop for. There's nothing wrong with getting a deal, getting a mobile home, but then if you have to seek a buyer, that can be a little time constraint, and then it may push, a little stress on you. So, but if you have your buyers list first and they tell you what they're looking for, then go find that. Pretty simple on that. Have a lot of buyers. Okay. How do I find deals? Guys, come to me. Moving along. How do I find deals? No, really, come to me. We have Let's Do Deals call every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join us on that, and that's where we actually present deals. I have a lot of many connections, park owners, more and more by the bunches are coming to us. because they believe in our concept. They believe in our product, and that's the way I coach and teach students. When a student takes when an investor student takes my courses after the fact, I these are the same students that I first primarily turn over into these park owners and allow them to connect, and they can go in and take the inventory. The beauty behind that is that when you get inventory from us, you no longer have to go through the whole process of what do I say to park owner, park manager, etc. Am I going to get a no? So all that has been eliminated. All that work I've done for you. So that's one way you can find deals. Aside from that, I mean, off-market deals are the best deals. So door-to-door knocking may not be a bad idea. Putting your business cards near a mobile home park, that's also a good thing. And there's many other ways. We offer coaching specifically on this, by the way, how to brand, market, and advertise, and that's to get off-market deals. Next question, how do I get a park manager to work with me? How about that? Make it a win-win. Always make it a win-win. When you approach any park owner, any even park manager, it's why do they need you? Always have that question in mind and answer before you approach them. It's when you leave that office or you hang up that phone, park owners, park managers should be asking, where's this guy or this lady been this whole time? Okay, make it a win-win and be sincere about what you're doing. Okay, be honest, be open front, and let them know what your intentions are inside their park. How do I find a good movers? Movers are much like contractors, handymans. There's great ones out there. There's some that, nothing against them, but some guys terrible. I know we've heard a few weeks back that a lady had apparently paid a mover up front in full. Uh, he took her money. Long story short, he took her money. Send me the money. I will send you a contract afterwards. We'll fill it out. And the money was sent, but the contract never came across and he was never to be found. So, I mean, how do you find a good mover? I would say stick to reviews. Oh, come on. Stick to reviews, and anybody who's already used one mover, maybe they can tell you how their experience was. Good tip for that would be call park managers and see which mover they use and would they suggest you using them. Okay. Can you insure a mobile home? Yes, you can. Email me directly, j@garciamhu.com, and I can actually provide you a number. This number that I have is insurance for across the board. They cover the whole U.S. from commercial to stick-built to individual to mobile homes. So we can definitely help you out with that. And yes, you should have insurance on your mobile homes. What is the biggest issue you come across when rehabbing a mobile home? I mean, again, that one's an open one. It varies. I mean, it could be the handyman itself. It could be material. It could be an actual issue. What is the biggest issue you come across when rehabbing a mobile home? Probably finding more moments. But when you start taking a floor apart, when you start taking walls apart, now you suddenly have mold, now you have more soft spots, etc. That can become an issue. I mean, if you don't have a good handyman, that could be your biggest issue, keeping them busy, making sure that he or she is in the rehabbing your home. So there's many things that can come with that, but because you do a check, you do a pre-walk on all these homes, so you shouldn't really have no insane, oh my gosh, kind of moments, unless one of those crazy ones just pops up. Then they're those. After, and I'm watching, if you see me looking around, I got Clubhouse going on over here. I got Instagram beeping me, a few things happening here. So multi-screens, multitasking, trying to anyway. After I rehabbed my mobile home, the park keeps denying buyers due to credit. That one is huge. A park manager can make you or break you. Remember that. Never go around them. Always be transparent and always hold them above the sense where you let them know that they're in control of the park. They don't ever like to feel that some investors coming in and suddenly, they're taking the control over. That will get you out of there quick. But along with that, always let them know and be transparent that, you need them to approve your residence. This is how you're going to make your money. If you keep sitting on this home, eventually, something's got to give. So I would definitely be open. Hey, take them to lunch, bring them lunch. Sometimes that can go a long way. So that's only a suggestion I can make on that. But definitely, be open with them. Let them know that I need you to work with them for X amount. Here's one of the way we structure our agreements is we cover the lot rent for, let's just say it's an RTO. Okay, for the next 2-3 years, whatever length of that agreement is, we will cover the lot rent and we just collect one lump sum payment from the resident. which means that during that time, we're going to be on time every month. Whether we have that resident, we may need to evict them if he or she doesn't pay. So we're securing you that. That being said, if they do have a poor credit, let me work with them and you work with me because I'm going to make you the payment regardless. So that's one way that you can go around that. Uh, last question. Yeah, last question. Best title search companies to use. Also have a number for that. Email me directly, j@garciamhu.com. We can connect you with a lady that we have that we use. She's part insurance, part title search, and she's pretty good. She's pretty decent. Gets on it, and she will find you if there's any liens on a title. She will overcome those. And that actually might be a good podcast to have with her. Come on here and ask some questions. So good question on that one. Best title search. Okay. Then of course you have bonded titles. You can always reach to them and you can probably just Google that. So bonded titles. All right. That does it for this podcast Q&A. Any questions that did not get answered, send them again to us. Or like I said, just drop a comment below and I'll be sure to respond on that. Email me directly. I'd be happy to respond to you that way as well. Any way we can assist. If you're looking for additional coaching, visit garciamhu.com. There's some new courses that we just uploaded on there. So if you're looking for a specific topic, you may be great everywhere else, but maybe you need help wholesaling. Maybe you need help closing. Maybe you need help how to hire a handyman. So all those courses are listed individually now, and that was asked by you. So we delivered. All right. Till next time. Thank you for watching.